I believe I have tried introducing this series multiple times and giving it an introduction. I kept giving up and eventually came to the conclusion that I should just play it. And I didn't really do any talking during my playthrough, and my plans changed of what I was going to do halfway through. Originally, this was just going to be a series where I run around this world and take pictures, and then at one point, I made it to about 3,000 blocks away from spawn, and I stopped and I decided to put down a world border and say, okay, I'm actually going to check everywhere in this world border. And once I find a place that I think is suitable for a base, I will stop and build a base. That is what I've done now. I went through that entire journey. Not a lot of talking happened, not as much as I expected, and not a lot will happen about it. I might not even show you most of it, other than the screenshots that were left over from the traveling around this world, and definitely the stories that I made along the way. Never thought that I'd play Minecraft with 2 mules just running around, but I always thought it was a cool idea. I just never thought I would do it. I did it, and I enjoyed it. It was really fun. Now that I'm done, I have a list of plans. A couple of things that I want to get done. First off, I want to get geared up. I don't want to get shulker boxes. I want to get elytra. Those are going to be like the necessary parts to starting this world and getting everything moving. I'll show you. These were my original to-dos, and this one is pretty much done. I came up with a couple of other places, but I only ever really decided on this one place to be where I build my base. Now, why exactly that is, it might be hard for me to explain, but it's surrounded by a bunch of these big mountains down in this valley. Somewhere around here, I'll build like a little town, but the reality is most of my base is going to be underground. So I just wanted to find a cool place where I could build a facade above ground for the entrance to what will end up being the base below. Now, the other thing is, I did check, and there is somewhere around here, I believe it's over there in that direction, but somewhere around here, there is a city, a ruined city, or whatever it is from the new update. So I'll probably be building my base at least close to that area. So this part of the to-do list is done. This part, obviously, I think we have to go into the city to get that. This isn't really that important to me. In fact, I would say looting is more important right now, because if I want to get shulker shells and shulker boxes, I'll need looting to really make the most out of that. And I will need a lot of shulker boxes for what I have planned. So obviously that's also going to mean this stuff here. Food, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking about that, but food is important, so we're gonna keep it on the list. Trident, tridents are fun. If I get one, that's good. But this is the important list. This is my build list. Specifically in this order, we're going to be building a storage system, and then we're gonna make an XP and a book farm so that we can store enchantments and make a lot of enchantments. Because one thing that I really want to make sure is clear on this run is that I don't farm villagers, at least not at the start here. I want to do these things first before I farm villagers. And then fuel and bone meal farms to make farming items easier. Food and potions for food and potions. And then eventually we'll make a beacon and move on to greater things. Etika, etc. This is another free space, but this is more like what's gonna happen in the future. Oh goodness, can't speak. Well, anyway, I don't like talking in my videos. I actually really hate it. It's not fun for me because I don't feel like I'm that charismatic. I just like to play the game, and every now and then I'll have something to say about it, something to praise about it, just some unique thing that I found. I'm not really creative, or at least I'm not intuitive. I'm not like an engineer. Like, I do like watching Minecraft YouTubers. Etho is probably one of my favorites for sure, and he is really, really like logic smart. He knows computers well. I don't. So this game, I'm not saying that I am like a pro. In fact, I'm not even saying that it's worth watching me. This whole project is more for me documenting the series of this base. The audio on these videos is pretty inconsistent. Oh, I am wearing elytra. Check that out. Yep, I went to the end, killed the dragon, got the wings. You also got the shulker shells and boxes, I guess. And so that's pretty much going to be the end of this episode, but I wanted to show you what the plan is for next episode. We're going to get started on our storage system for this base. And I don't know if you're familiar with the YouTuber Ethos Lab, but he created a system called the Googler, where pretty much it's a redstone system where you tell it to look for a certain item, and it checks a bunch of shulker boxes for that item, and if it finds it, it gives it to you. We're going to make that as a storage system, and then we're going to use it for this base. We're going to do that next episode, though, and we're probably going to end up doing a couple of other things. But I got to edit this video, and it's probably already way too long, so yeah, that's the plan. Nothing really else to it. It was fun. I like this game. It's a good grind. I had doubts that it would take a while for me to even find a city, but at the end there I found 3 cities, all right next to each other, 2 wings, so I got a backup pair, just in case. And yeah, now I'm free to fly around. Check this out. Pretty fun. You've all played Minecraft, you know what's going on. It's nothing special, but I like this. This is my favorite part of the game. When you open up the movement of flight, and now you are no longer locked to the ground, you can fly around. In fact, actually, since we're out here, let me show you. The base that I found, like the area for building the base, is over here, and the entrance to it is really cool. So pretty much we're gonna be flying up over here, and to enter into the base, I think it's right here. Yeah, here we go. You fly into this hole. Hopefully I don't slam into any walls. And you're supposed to not do that part. Don't land in the water. But you can go all the way down right into the city. And this is where we will be building the base. Oh yeah, I did get killed by the warden. Spawned 3 of them. They were scary as heck. Very scary. But, yeah. I don't know where exactly the storage system is going to go, but I think it's going to go somewhere here in the middle. Anyway, I'm over-explaining. Pretty much, you probably already watched the whole video and this is the end. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.